I'm Dougie Barnard here with Wish TV Channel 8 News outside of Brebeuf Jesuit High School. And Brebeuf Jesuit is an excellent high school. One of its missions is to prepare its students to go on and succeed in college. And today we're going to talk about one of the controversial policies. And Brebeuf Jesuit has two essential principles, and they are the education of the whole person and the care of the person. Brebeuf Jesuit has an attendance policy which is inconsistent with its overall mission. This policy states that when a student has an unexcused absence, they will receive a 2% overall grade deduction, regardless of the reasons. This policy can be onerous when applied across the board and does not fit in line with Brebeuf's mission. This policy especially hurts those students who are already struggling academically. Rather than being penalized by a rule that seeks to improve their overall academic performance, such as an early study hall, this policy hurts them blindly. This past week I traveled to Brebeuf Jesuit. I got to talk with the students, and I made a survey, and I asked 20 people in the 10th grade, 20 people in the 11th grade, and 20 people in the 12th grade a survey that has 3 questions. The first question says, do you think the 2% rule is A, too harsh, B, too lenient, or C, about right? And throughout the 60 people that I interviewed, there were 58 out of 60 that said it is too harsh. Second question says, do you think the 2% rule should be changed? Again, completely almost unanimous. Besides one person, they all said it should be changed. Third question was more interesting. I said, how do you think it should be changed? And I devised 3 options. The first option says, when a student has an unexcused absence, they will be required to attend a monitored study hall. Second says, after the first unexcused absence, there'll be no loss. Second, there'll be 1%. And third, the 2% rule will be enforced. The third option was, after an unexcused absence, there'll be a certified letter addressed to the parents. And then if more unexcused absences result, then the 2% rule is enforced. So my survey, the third question, I had a lot of mixed options. So people were obviously looking for a different interpretation of the 2% rule. And it's interesting, there's a few people that made up their own option, and they wrote down D, no penalty, and circled that. So as a conclusion, I can see that the students do not agree with the 2% rule, and it is definitely time for a change. Back to you, Karen.
Hi, I'm a former student at Brebeuf, and I too believe that the 2% rule should be changed. I remember hearing about a kid who, after losing 6 percentage points on all of his grades, did not get into a college of his choice. I believe that Brebeuf students deserve an attendance policy that gives them a greater opportunity for learning and not blindly penalizes them.
The students at Brebeuf Jesuit are decidedly against the attendance policy, but I sat down with Dean Adams, and she told me that the policy has made a huge difference, and it serves its purpose, which is to deter students from skipping classes. And I did some research and looked at the attendance policies of high schools in Colorado and Connecticut, and I found that their policies are a lot less harsh. And Brebeuf is the only school that I've seen that punishes its students for the first unexcused absence. So I feel that the administration at Brebeuf really needs to take a hard look at this policy, because I think that it needs to be changed so that it punishes the students in a way that helps them and is more in line with the learning process. Thank you.